11th month in 1918. President Woodrow Wilson celebrated the first Armistice Day in 1919. In 1938, November 11th became a legal holiday by an act of Congress, and in 1954, it was changed from Armistice Day to Veterans Day in order to honor all veterans. Military service demands a special kind of sacrifice. The places where you have lived and served, the risks you have faced, the people you deal with every day, all of these are usually decided by somebody else while you're in the military. For the time you spend in uniform, the interests of the nation must always come first. Those duties are also shared by your family members who make many sacrifices of their own, face separation during deployments, and sometimes bear extreme and permanent loss. But with that, military service brings rewards as well. There is the pride of developing one's character and becoming a leader, serving for a cause far greater than any self-interest, and knowing that our nation's cause is the hope of the world. Every man and woman who wears America's uniform is part of a long, unbroken line of achievement and honor. No single military power in history has done greater good, shown greater courage, liberated more people, or upheld higher standards of decency and valor than the Armed Forces of the United States of America. Some people live an entire lifetime and wonder if they have ever made a difference in the world. But all of us veterans know that we have. We thank and honor all of our veterans today. We see veterans every day in every aspect of our lives. They are deeply and richly involved in almost every aspect of our day-to-day activities. We serve as cashiers, waiters, policemen, firemen, politicians, managers, just about any job that can be. Somewhere in there, there's veterans helping out. And with that, perhaps some of the most fulfilling work veterans do is volunteering work and giving back to their community. What makes veterans good at all these things is that we can work together as a team, each of us with our own different personalities, traits, and beliefs and capabilities, but we can come together to accomplish whatever mission has to be done. Believe it or not, last week at our monthly American Legion meeting, volunteering was brought up as one of the topics. One of our great members there mentioned that just because you're in the service doesn't mean that's where it stops. You have to continue on, you have to continue to give back to others for greater good. And then one other treasure that veterans have is their spouses and their families. These folks have been supporting their veterans for years. They're the ones that keep the home fires burning and support us through all of our endeavors. What veteran doesn't remember getting a letter or a care package from home while they were out training or deployed at one time or another? So on this Veterans Day, think of all the good and great about America. Think about what it takes to keep and maintain it. Stop and think of veteran. When you do, really truly mean it. And also, take another moment and think of all those who can't be with us today. They may have given the ultimate sacrifice, they may have passed away, or they may be one of the thousands deployed all over the world, executing our nation's bidding and our interests. Without their contributions, we may not have been able to enjoy the life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness our Declaration of Independence of the United States affords us today. Thank you, and thank you, veterans.